there's this girl, and she was born. Imagine that. Yep. Well, when she was born, the whole kingdom had a big old party, and they invited everybody but this big old maggoty lady that had a wand, and her name was Malnutrition. And when she showed up, she was like, "Why didn't you invite me to your party? This is my party too. I want to be here. I want to see the little baby." Then these other women showed up, and they were fat, but they were very nice. Their names were Floorboard, Phone Call, and I believe the other one was Maryberry. Anyway, they showed up, and they were like, "Oh, bippity-boppity-boo. Let's go ahead and give you a nice wish for your birthday." And then Malnutrition showed up, and she said, "Listen here. I want you to die." So Malnutrition got really mad, and she said, "That's it! You're gonna die on your 16th birthday. Yep, you're going to be playing a record, and you're going to prick yourself on the record needle. And when that happens, you'll die a painful death." And all the people around her were like, "Hey, why are you being so mean? Hey, why are you doing that? Hey, can't you be nice? Hi there, why would you curse a baby?" And people were like, "Hey, you're not nice, Malnutrition." But Malnutrition didn't care. Malnutrition just said, "You all can die. I'll curse you later. I've got to go. I'm only allowed one curse per day. I'm Malnutrition and I'm leaving." So nobody really paid her any mind, and Malnutrition left, and Little Sleeping Beauty, I believe her name was Abba-Zaba, Abba-Zaba, Abba-Zaba. Anyway, she went on to have a wonderful life, and she lived with all the fat fairies, and they all hung out and played baseball together and just had a wonderful time. Then when she was 16, she was out in the forest hunting rabbit because she was hungry. Oh yeah, rabbit, raw rabbit. Abba-Zaba, love raw rabbit. Anyway, she was out there hunting her raw rabbit, and she came across a prince. His name was Charleston Chew. Where all these candy bars coming from? Anyway, they fell in love, madly, deeply in love, and they started making out. And as they were making out, Malnutrition showed up. "Hey, how'd you like to come see my new castle? It's lovely. You guys have plenty of room for making out." So they're like, "Yeah, make out room, here we come." So Abba-Zaba and Charleston Chew went head on up, and they went to this big old room, and Malnutrition slammed the door and said, "Now you're trapped. You go to that record player and pick your needle. Pick that needle right now." So as they got into the room, they looked around and they saw all these record players, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, record player. The needle. I heard about that. Oh no, Abba-Zaba. Oh no, Charleston Chew. What are we gonna do?" "Oh my goodness, Abba-Zaba. Oh no, Charleston Chew. There's record players everywhere. Remember the curse? 16. You're going to prick your finger on a record player needle. You're going to die." Oh, scary! So they started thrashing around. They put on march music. They started knocking over the record players left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. Eventually, Abba-Zaba noticed she was the only one running around knocking things over. She looked behind her and she saw Charleston Chew and Malnutrition were making out on the couch. So Abba-Zaba got very angry, and she walked right over to Malnutrition. She ripped off her head. Then she grabbed it and started beating Charleston Chew in the face with it. And then he died. And then Malnutrition grew another head, and she stood up and she beat the living tar out of Abba-Zaba. So Abba-Zaba grabbed a gun and shot them both in the face. That's the end of the story, folks. Stupid!